episode number 34 of the BS Bros podcast. My name is Kirby, and I am joined by Punky, who is typing a resume, and a Terrell, who is dead, and a Joe's, who is there but not there. How goes it, fellas?
It goes.
Well, pretty good.
It goes.
Yo, Terry Mundo, whoa. Josiah said, let there be light, and there's light, and oh, now it's dark.
We just did our Christmas,
Hey, the Christmas tree's up.
and we got our dishwasher finally running.
It's dope.
Hi guys.
Hola.
There's a pregnant lady.
She's due next week, isn't she? Or the week after?
Huh? Oh. And she made her pantry door into a Christmas present.
That's cool.
Nice. Because it's always a gift to get food. I know.
Four-man group. Four-man group. Four-man group.
It's really like 3-man, but Punky's kind of busy at the moment, so realistically, it's just me and you, Terrell. We're going to have to fill in for a minute.
You know what I'm going to say, Corey? You know what I'm about to say?
Go ahead. Say it. I don't care.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, due to the last episode that was not uploaded, welcome back to the Kirby Show. Your host, Kirby, and his actually not even co-host, more like a guest on this episode. It's me, Terrell. It's nice being on the show, Kirby, you know, especially, you know, with the last episode you uploaded without telling any of us what was going on. That's what happened to communication, bruh. I understand Punky's issue because he EP, you know, sometimes, and now he's trying to get a different job, which I'm proud of you, Punky, trying to get at O'Reilly's, but still, like, yo, like, come on, bro, like, we're a team here. I get it, you wanted to do all this, but we're a team here. Yeah, you want to be like freaking like Patrick Mahomes and just, you know, pay off people and not tell us anything, and you're just gonna screw us all over like how they screwed over the fucking Raiders? God, that's all I gotta say. Like, well, I understand the last episode that we actually recorded was just bleh, but I mean, I need some communication here, my guy. It's just, you know, like, what happened? Like, I was expecting, like, oh, look, have another fun episode, you know, I get it, you know, it's all boring, I guess, because we were all out of it, said. I understand that, but, like, the fact that you made a 30-minute episode about by yourself, which was, I'm not saying good, but I'm not saying bad either, because obviously you were troubleshooting this stuff, especially for a solo episode. But still, I went on YouTube to be like, oh, I'm going to enjoy another episode of the BS Bros podcast. And what did I go to? The Kirby Show. And I called it. I don't know what episode from the BS Bros podcast. I called it. I knew this was going to happen. I called it. And now I get to be a guest on your show today with Punky, who's busy, which I give him his peace and respect, and Joe's, who's just showing off his house at this point. Anyways, what's up, guys? This is the BS Bros podcast. I'm Terrell with Kirby, Joe's, and Punky. Punky busy. Look at Josiah's little doggies in his house, and Corey's just sitting there being quiet. And like I said, it's me. We'll go off the topic. How's everyone's Thanksgiving?
It was good, man. I didn't really eat a lot.
All right.
Mine was good. My best one was Wednesday night. That was the best food I had. And then Thursday I went to one, and then no one showed up to mine, so that was fun. I only had 2 people show up to my Thanksgiving, so that was cool. But and then I tried to call 2 of my friends to tell them something that I wanted to tell them, and neither of them wanted to answer their phones all day. And then, normal people have the audacity to call you back when they miss a phone call. Like, even if it's the next day or 2 days later, they call you back like, hey, I'm sorry I missed your phone call, or even text you. Hey, I'm sorry I missed your phone call. What's up? So you could, have the conversation. But these 2 people did not answer my phone calls at all. So been a little pissed off at both those 2 people all since Thursday. Punky answered his phone. I called him, and he called me like 5 minutes later, so that was nice of him. And
yeah, when you called, I was in the shower.
His wasn't even like a thing like that. I was asking him if he wanted to come over. The other 2, I had something I was wanting to tell them, and they ghosted me, so that was cool. So thankful for that.
Yeah.
And yeah,
I was one of the friends that showed up to your house.
yeah, you were, Terrell. You're my boy. And we had enchiladas, and they were
Yeah,
good.
enchiladas and cake. Thank you, Bree.
cake.
I know you can hear me.
Thank you.
Yeah, we had cake.
Oh,
so
good. And I got some edgy unicorn cards with the game that we played.
Yeah. We played Unstable Unicorns and played Jenga.
And we had a special guest, but he's not here.
Yep, we had a special guest. I was going to bring him on tonight, but didn't get to it. Didn't get to getting him, anyways. Yeah.
That's dope. That's dope. That's dope. How about you, Corey? How was your Thanksgiving?
Sorry, were you talking to me? I was just plotting the murder of 2 people I, used to care about deeply, and now I don't. So I'll turn my mic in. I will.
Well, I was thankful about my Thanksgiving.
I will.
Because I said in the group text, I said in the group chat, I'm thankful for all my brothers, that have been there for me. Punky.
We're not brothers anymore. I don't know who you're calling a brother. We're not brothers anymore.
Punky and Joe.
Yeah, what'd you do, Terrell?
You severed your tie about 15 minutes ago when you just gave your fucking speech. You cut the cord. You were hanging by a thread. You decided I'm dangling off this edge, but I'm going to cut this rope anyway. You made your decision. And now you sleep with the fishes. That is what happened.
Fishes.
With the fishes.
With the fishes.
Don't worry, I'm a shark, so I'm in.
No, you're not. No, you're not. No.
No.
You're a minnow. You're a minnow. Where'd he go? You're a minnow in a large lake with a bunch of sharks and bigger fish that will swallow you at any moment in time.
Fish are friends.
You pretend to be an emo man because it's the only way you can hide your personality, and you don't want the real you to come out because you're scared to let everyone else see who the fuck you really are. You continue this emo phase that you've had since high school because it's the only thing you know how to do instead of actually finding out who the fuck you actually are. But you won't do that. You're going to continue to wear black every single day for the rest of your life, even though you have better fucking colors that you could wear. You need to fucking grow a pair of balls. No, fuck off.
I know, right? What's wrong with black?
You need to grow a pair of balls and just own up to your life. You're not emo anymore. High school ended almost 10 years ago. Move on.
Damn, you're just gonna take that, Terrell?
Really, get down.
Looks like it.
Go ahead. Say something else.
I like how it just went from me like calling out the issue of just communication, and you just have to just rip into me, bro. I just want to know answers, man. That's all I wanted to know.
It's in
Like,
the
why
beginning of the last episode, if you paid attention.
Yeah, I don't know. You apparently there were some guideline issues that we didn't know. I just wanted to know what was going on.
No, I said the
But, you
episode
know-
wasn't up to my standards. I said the episode would get
Oh,
released.
to your standards. To your standards.
Terrell, listen. Terrell, I want you to shut the fuck up right now because you're about to say something that's going to cause me to leave this room, drive to your house, and fucking kick your ass live on the fucking BS Bros podcast. I want you to choose your words wisely. I know where you live.
No balls.
It's funny because I like how Corey says not to
Terrell?
bully anyone.
Terrell?
Not to
Terrell?
not
Terrell?
make fun of
Terrell?
anyone.
Terrell?
He thinks that like
I'm gonna
my
make you just a
so-called
free kill in
emo
real
phase
life.
is just
I
an
will
emo
make you
phase.
just a free kill in real life.
But in
Terrell.
reality, I am who I am. I love being myself. I love the music I listen to. I don't care what you have to say, Corey. I'm my own person. But see, I have issues that I want to bring up, but I can't. Because Josiah brought them up before, and we talked about this at his house. But apparently, you already put your foot down, so I'm not going to bring it up, because I know I'm going to get a bigger explanation.
You know what, Terrell?
of
Terrell? If you want to give those, you want to say what you want to say, go ahead. Floor is yours, buddy. Go ahead.
That's right, Terrell. Don't let the white man change you. Stay emo.
Alright, so I'll admit, the past 3 episodes that we have recorded, I was not having fun. It was fun the first time. The second time was a repeat, and it just felt like the third one was a repeat as well. Hi, Bree. I just didn't feel comfortable. What's up? I just didn't feel comfortable. I, did my normal thing of just being a goofball in the whole episodes, but it got to the point where, yes, my mic was still on, but I couldn't hear you guys because I took out my headphones. I'm not saying that it was boring. There was some stuff I was laughing at, which was fine. But, I'm just saying... my phone!
You just get to the point.
I'm just saying, we were trying to have a good discussion last week, and it just turned into 2 episodes ago. And it just involves a so-called new member of the podcast. And I know that you don't want me to say his name, but I don't want you to get mad at me because, like I said, we discussed this at Josiah's house, and I heard the response you gave to him. And I'm just like, I don't want to say anything, but I have to. But yeah, I just felt like the last 2 episodes was just a repeat of the previous episode of what we recorded. It was fun the first time to hear his stories. Not gonna lie, I'm glad for his accomplishments. But the last 2 episodes we had him in, I was uncomfortable because it was just the same stories.
You can't do it now.
And yeah, and the fact that, I understand that we have a somewhat professional group, but that's my issue.
I don't like the sound.
We were trying to talk about topics last podcast, but I get it. When I hijack the podcast, I try to make it as funny as possible, and I get it. Some of you guys might think it's annoying, but I just try to do goofball stuff. I try to be me, but apparently being me is so-called edgy, so-called emo. Apparently I'm still in high school, which I'm not. I'm freaking 25 years old, about to be 26. I have found my peace with myself. I am happy with myself, and if you have an issue with it, like I've said in every single podcast, or whatever ending quote we say, always stay weird, be yourself, and always keep thriving. Like I said, I don't care what half of you guys say to me. It's like, I'd rather be me. I listen to my music. I listen to my style of stuff. If you have an issue with it, I'm sorry. You don't have to be my friend. You can just kick me off of the podcast. You can just remove me from your life. But I'm happy. I'm in a more positive place. Over the time, Josiah and Punky have been motivating me on their goals that they've gained. I've been going back to the gym. Like I've been telling Punky I want to go back to the gym because Punky motivates me because every time I see that dude, Punky be getting them gains. Josiah having a good life, you know. But it just, you know, it bothers me because they're more of the positive in my life than there's you who have changed the negative and judgmental person that I have been thriving to defeat my whole life because I've been judged. And like I said, Punky and Joe's have not liked me in the beginning when we first met. But I mean, they've grown to like me. I'm glad they accept me for who I am. But it just feels like I'm being judged most of the time. And that's why I like to make comedic comments about it, because I think it's funny. But yeah, so going back to what I was saying, my Thanksgiving was great. I had food, played flag football, had a great time, watched the Cowboys beat the Giants. Go Cowboys. Guys, you can hate me all you want. But other than that, I had a good time with family. Then just went to Joe's house, had some good enchiladas for a first timer making it, and had some awesome cake and played some card games. That was it. So, to move on from this weird translation of what just happened, I'll give it back to the main host, Kirby.
Kirby, your rebuttal?
No comment.
I went to
Okay, well-
for real. I didn't pay attention for 90% of that.
Oh no, you're good. You're good. It was just a little rant, you know. I said more positive stuff about you. Like I said, you motivate me to go back to the gym. So
I need to be more consistent in the gym. I'm getting fat, I feel like.
I've been getting them arm gains, but obviously you can't see it because I'm in a jacket and I don't want to take off anything. But I've been going to the gym.
Cold in this house.
Yeah, I've been going to the gym mostly every day for about 2 hours.
Nice.
For those of you viewers who have not known, I am a type 2 diabetic since 2018. I did get off my symptoms back in like 2019. Then, of course, when the big pandemic happened and I got the great sickness that happened, my diabetic symptoms came back. I kept on doing cardio. That wasn't cutting it. So this year I went to one of my doctor's appointments. He told me to start weightlifting. So what did I do? Started weightlifting. My blood sugars have been going down because obviously science, medical science, muscles, storage, energy, and obviously energy comes from fats, proteins, and sugars. So weightlifting obviously is a storage magnet for all the sugars I consume. So it regulates my blood frequently better now. So now my blood is slowly coming back to normal. My blood sugars have been dropping. And yeah, I've just been trying to live a healthier life. Also a better financial, healthier life too.
Man, it's gotten to the point where I hate going to the gym.
Yeah?
I have to do so much just to maintain, and it is bullshit.
I had to motivate myself to get back. I'm choking myself, but I had to motivate myself to come back to the gym, and ever since I started going back, I actually I like it. I missed it.
I consistently tell my buddies over there, I'm like, dude, I fucking hate this place so gosh damn much.
There's like one day where I like think I'm gonna see you over there.
Yeah. I
Like,
hate
just
also that
randomly.
I'm so fucking disciplined that I still show up. Ugh.
Yeah, I had to train my mind to do that to keep going, and like last week was probably like the worst week because I didn't go Friday, I didn't go Saturday. I did go to my big night fight practice out in Albuquerque on Sunday, which was fun. But then I didn't go to the gym on Monday or Tuesday because I was super sore from fighting. So I was just like, you know what? Maybe I should start going to go back to the gym and mine, like, I guess, like mental studies. If you don't consistently do something for 3 days, that habit ends up leaving your mind. And in order to create a habit, you have to like do it consistently for 30 days in a row,
Yeah.
which is crazy. Yeah, that was my week. Just eating. I know I did leg day after the turkey day. Yeah, been posting more stuff. Not, I guess I haven't been posting. I just posting stuff on like my Facebook story, Instagram story. No, it's just like it's kind of like cropped with music, and haven't posted like I do have videos and photos of like other stuff of what I've been doing at the gym. But I'm not gonna release those because they're more like this is how I started and this is how I'm gonna look now. Later on in the future, so I'm growing out my hair. So, yeah. Welcome back, Josiah, with
He's
your
upside
Batman
down.
face.
Good enough, I guess. My phone died
Oh.
as I was running to my room.
But yeah, went to Josiah's house and first time going, and it was it's pretty good. It was a pretty nice house, really pretty.
Thank you.
Had to take off my hat. Didn't feel comfortable, but I had to. Because Josiah does not like my mullet, so I'm like, okay.
You do
And he
not.
goes, and he's like, you gotta take off your hat because my dogs will bark at you. And I was like, my tail's worn out from a whole day, and it's not gonna stay slicked back.
Yep, I hate mullet. I was really hoping Josh was going to be here so I could call him out, and then I could tell him what I was trying to call him for, because I called him earlier tonight, and he finally answered, and he's all, "Why'd you call me Thursday?" I'm like, "Oh, you care on Saturday?" And so I told him he wasn't going to get to know unless Corey's here at the same time, because Corey's the other person who didn't answer the freaking phone. The thing I was going to tell Corey on the phone was, "Hi, buddy. How's your Thanksgiving going?" We were going to have a normal conversation. But then I was just going to tell him, "I am thankful that you can carry me in COD." And that was it. And I was going to hang up. Josh, on the other hand, I was going to tell him, "Josh, I'm thankful that you show up to COD sometimes." That's all I was going to tell him, because he don't carry me. But Corey and Josh never answered. And that's it. Why is Corey shaking his head? Did I miss something?
Missed a lot.
No, this is good. You know, I feel like sometimes there's a little bit of tension in the air. Let's go ahead. Anybody else have anything else they want to air out in front of the audience? Yeah.
I want someone in the friend group. I don't care who at this point, but I want 2 people to fight.
Wish granted.
And right now it seems like it's going to be Corey and Pharrell.
Wish.
But
No.
I feel like if it's gonna be anybody, it'd probably be like Corey and like J Ray or someone.
No.
No,
J-Ray.
Isaiah, bro.
J-Ray.
You don't know what Isaiah did. You don't know what Isaiah did to us on Wednesday night, man.
J-Ray, believe it or not, is climbing the fucking list of being my favorite. And he's not even doing anything. It's just everyone else is dropping so fucking low that J-Ray's going up. It's insane. It's like...
Excuse me.
He's that guy that's like trying to get like to the seat in the middle of the aisle of the movie theater. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Excuse me.
I just want 2 people to fight. I don't care who it is. And for a while, I wanted it to be Corey and Terrell, and then I wanted it to be Corey and J Ray.
Oh, it's
Because
gonna
Corey and J Ray.
it's gonna be Corey and somebody. I promise you that much.
I think a Corey and J Ray fight would be pretty equally matched for about 5 seconds until Corey lays him out.
No, J-Ray and I have already fought, and I beat him.
Yeah, exactly. And then I want a Josh and Punky fight.
We'll never do it.
Just because I feel like that'd be a good fight.
I'd let
I
Josh sit
think
on me.
Josh would win.
I think
But-
John shit on me. Think on me.
I'd be willing to fight just about anybody. I got no real beef with any of y'all to fight you, but I mean, I would fight you if we needed to.
We're just gonna make a BS Bros fighting bracket. Like 1 week, like the first round, it's gonna be like me versus like J Ray. Then like the next week, it's gonna be Punky versus whoever. Then like when it gets there, it's gonna finally go to like the final 2 in the bracket. Oh, we can get customized BS Bros punching gloves or MMA gloves. Or are we doing bare knuckle?
Bare knuckle.
If there was
Okay, I'll
one
put-
person that I absolutely had to fight, it'd probably be Bob.
Oh,
Bob or J Ray. J Ray knows it because J Ray just rubs me in the wrong way sometimes. Sometimes he just makes a bone in my body angry. Bob though, he's the most fightable person. Like he gives me a reason to punch him. And Bob knows it. Bob knows I want to fight him. Everyone else, meh.
me.
Punky's wimp. Corey might stand a
Gosh damn
chance.
son of a bitch.
Corey would actually maybe stand a chance, but I feel like in the middle of a fight with Corey, he gonna pull out some RKO thing, whatever, where he grabs me by the neck and drops me on my head. That's a Stone Cold Stunner! A Stone Cold freaking RKO out of nowhere! Pharrell will pull out a freaking battle axe out of nowhere.
Fuck it.
And the trash man will bring out his trash gun.
He'll grab you with the little trash can.
Little grappling.
Yeah.
And then he will hang me in the air.
Not gonna lie, like
Isaiah makes me want to kick puppies. Isaiah, dude, you put me in a game with Rocket League with Isaiah, then I'll fight him.
Dude, we were trying to play Rocket League yesterday, and he's no fucking champ player, dude. Absolutely
Dude, no. You have no idea. Wednesday night, me and Corey tried to play with him. We were playing ranked, and then we're like, all right, let's take a break and let's play Rocket League. We both knew it was going to be a bad idea, but we needed a break from COD. So we go to Rocket League with Isaiah, pick him up, go into trios. That dude looked like Terrell and Bob. Everything that was ever going by, any ball that was going by, he was missing. And the ones he wasn't missing, he was either centering for the other team or putting it in our goal. The dude had 4 self goals in a matter of 2 games. I don't know if I messaged Corey or not that night, but I think I messaged him on site saying I was sick of him, or it was after Isaiah went off, and I was like, I'm sick of that dude. He pissed me off. Oh,
Dang.
dude sucks.
Yeah, I'm terrible at Rocket League, so like, good comparison.
I would have rather had you, Terrell.
Okay. I went to play Call of Duty with Punky the other night, and freaking did not get like anything accomplished that whole night.
I know, I was trying to hype Terrell up too, man. I'm like, yeah, you're gonna be the reason we get to master prestige and shit.
Nope.
No?
Not even close.
Not it.
I got like probably about like 4 kills each game. Then the rest of it was 88. It was like above 80 every single time I got killed. Womp womp. Yeah, I tried helping Punky, but there's no chance. Then I heard Punky's female voice talk to him. I don't know. It was just going back and forth. Conversating with himself, but yeah. Yeah, it's been an eventful week. Black Friday sucked at my work. I was playing security guard.
Nice.
Yeah, I tripped like 2 kids, and basically when the customers saw me and my other coworker, they like looked at us and they were like, "Yeah, we're gonna go back." And yeah, someone tried stealing like a $400 chainsaw.
Didn't your girlfriend
Alright.
almost die?
Oh yeah! And speaking about that, so we had a truck. So obviously trucks, truck drivers have holidays off. So our last truck was on Tuesday, and so we unloaded this. This guy was a major douchebag, by the way. Friggin', I don't know if I should say his race on here, but it's from his kinds, from across seas,
Drive Hellcat.
the one that go ding a ding a ding a ding a ding a ding a ding. Yeah, those dudes. But yeah. So first he gave my manager crap because he was like, "I need you to move that other truck so I can get in there," and we were like, "No. It's first come, first serve when you come to our store. If you're not the first truck, you'll be the second truck if you were the second truck. But yeah, it's first come, first serve." And the first truck was easy. It was just nothing but wood pellets, the burning stuff. Got that done. But the fact that this dude on the other truck was just hovering over us, like hovering over me, my coworker, my girlfriend. Friggin', he was just like, because we're on forklifts, obviously. But every time we were going down the ramp, the dude was like a foot to like, I don't know, inches away from our forklifts, thinking that we can go faster on these things. No, freaking idiot. Then that dude's partner was inside shopping, and I was like, why isn't he in there shopping with him? We can literally just call him back out, because we give the truck drivers obviously an actual walkie. Just let them know, like they don't have to speak into it. They just can just hear what we say. So we got done with that first truck, and the second truck, which was that dude's truck, he like literally just pushed the other truck out of the back parking lot. Like he was on his ass while the other truck was leaving, and we were just like looking at him like, what a douchebag. So we backed him up. We did all that. Of course, when we hook up when the truck backs up into our unloading ramp, and it's not like a concrete unloading ramp. It's not connected to the store. This is a mobile moving ramp, so it's a steel mobile moving ramp. So we have to lift it up with the forklifts just so the truck can back up into it, and we lower our forks just to let the ramp get into the truck. After that, we chain the ramp to the truck, and yeah, so we unloaded his truck, which was just feed, whatever. But the comment that he made to me was so stupid because he was like, I need you to make this fast because I have 2 other stops to do today. And I was just like, I get you have 2 other stops, but if you can make these forklifts, faster than they need to be, I'd be glad for you to fix the forklifts. But yeah, he said that to me, and then he said that to Poe, then he said that to our manager, and it just kind of got annoying because he kept on saying, "Are you supposed to hurry up?" So I took my time. Because I don't like it when people think it's easy to rush something like that. Just going the same speed. But after we got done loading, I was the last one to unload whatever we needed to unload from his truck. So I went inside. My other coworker, who is the receiver for my store, was like, hey, wait here, let me sign this paper, let me see what we have on the list first, because he was checking things off while Poe was unloading. So, from what my understanding was, and we saw this on the camera, Poe went back out, she put the forks underneath the ramp, and she did not lift the ramp up yet, because she needed my side to go up as well. The dude literally just saw Poe go under, drive over, put the forks underneath, and she stepped off of the forklift, and she went to go unchain her side, which is the driver's side of the truck, unchain that side. My side is on the passenger side, and my chain was still attached to the truck. So I went to back out of receiving because that's when my coworker gave me the paperwork to give to that guy. And right when I was about getting to the garage door, probably about a good 2 feet, all you hear is a big boom, just a loud boom, and you hear metal scratch. I don't know if you hear metal scratching on I guess rough surface. It's worse than a chalkboard sound. It just sounded loud, and it got to the point where I guess anyone that was near the restrooms in our store to the back of the area, which is pretty far to the far wall, probably a good maybe good 50 yards. You heard that screeching noise, and I turned around on my forklift, and all I see is Poe's forklift get dragged with the rain. So we looked at the camera, and yeah, Poe is unhooking the ramp. The driver didn't even go around to the driver's side door. He went through the passenger side of the door. So obviously, he didn't even see Poe on the driver's side. He just went through the passenger side, sat in the seat basically. Poe is still Poe threw you can see her throw the chain over onto the ramp, and you just see the truck go. And she was freaking out because obviously the forklift is right next to her, and the truck is dragging it. And hopped on the forklift, dropped the forks, and apparently got stuck into the ramp. She floored the gas pedal to reverse, and she did. Finally got out, but that thing like tail whipped her so bad. And then the video looked slow. It was dumb. But yeah, like I drove out, I started honking my horn on my forklift, and yeah, she nearly died. And dude, the driver and his partner was yelling at him too, like he was banging on the truck. He was trying to get his attention, but no, like nothing was working. And yeah, that truck driver drugged the ramp about a good like 15 feet from where it was originally, and drugged Poe about a good like 7 feet from the ramp area where it started. And I was about to throw hands because this dude was an idiot. Like he just didn't like I said, he was just a rush that whole time. And just I was gonna throw hands at this dude because I was like, you're really gonna be this dumb to just be dumb. And yeah.
Terrell, time out. Jose's dog just pulled off the heist of the century, and nobody noticed what was happening. Jose's dog just.
I don't even see his camera on. That's the problem. It's
Jose's
like,
dog just came up while he walked out of the room, and his dog just started eating his plate. And we can't stop his dog. His dog literally just hopped up and licked the shit out of his plate for like 20 minutes.
My desk looked like this, and I was thinking, I'm straight up thinking, it's melted through the plate. It like soaked through. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me, bro? And then I look up and only see a piece of ham. I'm like, where's my food? And the dumb dog's sitting there smiling at me. And I look at Corey and he's laughing.
I was gonna tell you.
The whole time the camera was off, so I didn't even see it.
I'm so glad I watched that. That was great.
Now I gotta watch out for the video.
Yeah, that was great.
But yeah,
Karma.
Poe's doing fine though. She doesn't want to get on a forklift anymore.
Karma comes for us all eventually. It came for Joe's just now.
Yeah.
Motherfucker,
Yeah.
karma comes for me all the time, and half the time I don't do anything.
Yeah, so we're hoping that guy gets fired from his job, because yeah, that was freaking dumb.
Dude, I'd have gone over there and I would have ripped into that dude.
I did. Like, me and my manager and, like, our other friend, he works for the tack and feed area, we all ripped into that dude. We're like, and dude, what made things worse, like, I went to go drive underneath the ramp just to get, like, the thing moved, and he was like,
was it my tan dog or the black dog?
The black dog.
Alright, then the tan dog gets the rest. Fucking asshole.
But yeah, that dude literally goes up to the ramp next to me, and he goes, do you want me to back up? Do you want me to back up? I was like, no, don't touch anything. So I tried lifting up the ramp, and it was wedged, so I had to drive towards the bottom of the ramp where it starts, and like, I went full force, like just press on the gas pedal, hit the edge of it, and it like pushed it up so I can actually get the chain off of it. And dude literally touches the chain, unhooks it from his truck, and you just see the ramp almost fucking hit him in the face because it like went down. And like my coworker was like, don't fucking touch the ramp. He told you not to touch the ramp. So I drove over and took the ramp off, and we told him not to get back in the truck. We told his partner that he was with to drive off to let him. So Poe got off the forklift. We had our other coworker get on the forklift, and we both lifted it up. Then we dragged it all the way back to the original spot, which was a pain because the tire underneath our ramp is now fucked up, and the whatever happened to the forklift, I'm still not sure what's going on. I mean, it works, but now when you start it, like, it smells like propane and some gas, and yeah, it's just horrible when you use it now. Yeah, but everything was fine. Other than that, after that we laughed about it because obviously it's just something that, like, you never expect would happen to, like, at the moment. You know, it's obviously a serious moment, but afterwards we're just laughing about it, writing our incident report. But yeah, I just told you, if you're ever in a rush, don't rush people because bad things can happen. Because yeah, like I said, I don't even like being told to be rushed at some things. And that day, I was not having it. That dude was just on her ass that whole morning, even on my manager. And
Dude,
it's like,
even if he was like that, I'd be like, dude, shut the fuck up.
yeah,
You don't run this bitch. You shut the fuck up. You sit the fuck down and let me do my gosh damn job.
pretty much. I just started laughing because I thought of like the scenario of like what him and his friend are talking about in the in the truck. Like, you told me that this was an easy job, an easy $1,000, and you fucked it all up just then and there. Yeah. So you people who do all the CDL licensing and stuff like that, make sure these guys actually know what they're doing.
Right? Gosh, people are so stupid.
Dumb. Did you guys do anything for Black Friday? Did you guys go shopping at all? No. I worked, so I didn't.
I got a
shop.
new anime figure.
Oh.
Well, pre-ordered.
Uh,
It'll be here between June and September of next year.
I might buy either something today or tomorrow because obviously online stuff still go till Monday.
Yeah, I'll probably on Amazon and get some new lenses for my sunglasses. Kirby, what do you want to talk about, buddy?
Nah, I just want to make sure everybody got their stuff out they wanted to complain about this week, because seems like there's a pretty common theme going on around here, and it somehow warranted the need to have a conversation behind my back, which I thought was a little uncalled for.
Brooks curse strikes again.
What
My
happened?
sink.
After broke.
What?
Your
I'm
sink
pretty
is
sure it's
leaking.
just the gasket again, but or like how Corey's was. But
Anywho, anybody else have any complaints they want to get out on their chest this week before I just take over for the next 10 minutes?
I'm good.
Joe's, anything?
I told you my complaint earlier.
That's great.
I'm
This
gonna be
week.
listening, but I'm gonna go back to the kitchen. I'm still hungry.
No, you're good. Go ahead. No, go ahead. Terrell, what about you? You got any more complaints you wanna get on your chest? You know, I never give you the time to talk. I always kind of shut you down, so I want to make sure. I want to make sure you get everything you want to say off your chest. Go ahead, buddy.
Not at the moment, I'm thinking, but you can go on.
Okay, that's great.
Oh my gosh.
Let's start with the one thing first and foremost. Thursday, I was at my parents' house all day. I went there at about noon. I spent all day there till about 7. Came home, got ready for work the next day. Did I see Joe's called my phone? No, because my family has a whole rule when we all get together for family events, we don't lift up our phones or check our phones for anything. So my phone was off, and it died. So went to check the time, and it was dead. No way I could have called you back. Of course he fucking left. Didn't want to hear the explanation. Anywho, that's why I didn't call you back.
Phone dead. Okay.
But if it was such an important thing that you needed to tell me something, I feel like a text message would have sufficed. This coming from the same guy who complains when his wife calls him that it could have been a text, yet for some reason when I don't call him back, throws a bitch fit. Love that.
I want to tell you what I'm thankful for you, sir.
Yeah, I think the reason why you were thankful for me carrying your ass in cod is a stupid reason. I think a more better reason would have been for helping me clean my house for the 4 weekends I came over and spent there trying to shell out all your shit.
But you never called me.
No. Don't act all holy and mighty now. This is
You never called.
Listen, you made your statement. It's my time to talk. I have the floor. Thank you. Number 2, let's don't you fucking bow to me, son. Don't you okay, listen. I spent all weekend last weekend wondering what we were gonna do for the episode. Now let me understand something. Okay, Terrell, you have complaints. You said there was a discussion at Joe's house on Thursday.
It's classified.
I'm aware.
Don't Game Joe's now.
I told them the same exact thing I told you, Kirby.
Yeah,
They made you mad.
Yeah,
you're right.
and I said I would like to, but I don't want to.
We were arguing in the group chat, so I told him why.
Let's get one thing straight. His first episode he was on, there was a vote. Everyone wanted him back. It happened on the podcast. You can look at the episode yourself. It's there. Number 2. I then looked at what I thought was the last 2 episodes, and I was like, okay, it's very clear our energy's not there, and I felt the same way you guys did last week. So I said, I don't want to put 2 episodes out there that are going to both fucking suck. So what I did was, the episode 33 did not come out yet. I don't have the footage for it. Punky has the footage for it. And I don't want Punky to have to waste the time to edit it. So I made a new episode by myself because I didn't, again, trying to trust people to come together is fucking ridiculous. We had a fucking set schedule every Friday. We fucking record this podcast. This weekend I pushed it one day and only 4 fucking people show up for it. Out of the 8, Bob and Isaiah, I see your ass online. I'm calling your ass out. Not showing up. When we rescheduled it, J-Ray for saying, oh, that's great. I'm out of town. That worked for me. You're still not here, bud. Where you at? And Josh, you're understandable. I get you. So I made the executive decision that it wasn't up to my standards because I didn't like the way the episode was fucking going. Same reason why you're complaining about it. So I didn't release the episode. I made a new episode to replace it. I have the other episode uploading, and I removed the thing from the server, so he doesn't have access to this room. Because I felt the same way you did, and I made the change by myself.
Which he also explained in the episode he made.
It had you actually fucking listened to it, but you haven't. It's been changed. The original 8 are still here. Will we bring him back in the future if he has a story? Maybe. But I need a story. I don't need the same shit.
No more bots.
Yeah, can we? I get it, like how we started this whole thing with Isaiah being gay, but like it's getting too far.
No, J-Ray's gay. Because J-Ray's
And
gay.
that too. Those are the only 2 people that bring up holes and so much stupid stuff.
Right, the floor's still mine. I asked for anyone's complaints. It's my time to talk. Number 3.
But you suck.
No. Number 3. And this is the most important one. I am juggling. Pregnant wife. Kid. Job. Games. Podcast editing. And TikTok. I'm having to make sure that everything comes out on time. And that everything is done to a certain standard. Sometimes things happen. Sometimes things get pushed back. There's a reason behind it all. I swear. There's a reason I am the way I am. There's a reason these things piss me off. And I am now to the point where if you have an issue with something that's going on and you don't bring it up to me, and I find out later on that everyone else is discussing this issue behind my back and nobody has the stones to come tell me in person, you're catching these hands. I'm not joking anymore. I am tired of it. If you have a problem, discuss it with me directly. I will not sit here and let it get to a rumor point where nobody wants to fucking come to me directly. If there was an issue and I hadn't solved it, you should have came to me. It shouldn't have been a big discussion on Thursday. It was already solved and changed before Thursday. There was no discussion to be had. But no one came and discussed it with me, and no one saw the episode that I made. Number 4. The episode that I made was a trial episode for a side podcast thing that I want to try to do in the future. in which maybe I just do my own thing by myself on another podcast. Or maybe I have a one-on-one deep discussion podcast with other people, because I know some people don't like the deep discussion bits. Some people like the funny shit. Some people come here just for the fun shit. I like the fun episodes, and it's proven that our views come from the fun episodes. So I like to keep it that way. I like to keep the serious stuff in one and the silly stuff in one. And I said it in the episode as well. Again, clearly you didn't listen. This was a test episode. Could I have sent a text message saying, guys, I need someone to help me re-record episode 33? Absolutely, I could have. Could have. But I wanted to test the waters with the solo episode to see what happened. And I say that in the episode. So again, I ask, are there any other issues that need to be addressed at this time? Anybody? Yes or no? Anybody?
I'm good.
Joe's good?
I'm good. I told you mine.
Terrell, you good?
Like I said, unless I have something to complain about in the near future, then
No,
I'll
it's good
bring
because
it
it
up.
seemed like you had something you wanted to complain about, but you didn't complain about it to me.
Fully agree with you. I obviously, like I said, I just wish there was communication. That's all I gotta say. You know, in order to make this podcast work, we gotta be a team. All I was asking for was just communication. That was it. Because I had no idea what was going on. I didn't know whether to make a uploaded TikTok. I didn't know what to do. I'm doing my best. That's why I sent that TikTok out with Punky in it. Because I knew we were recording today. I've been busy myself. I just needed the communication on whether when we are releasing these episodes. And I understand Punky's busy, you're busy, and like everyone else is. But I just want the communication because I can't do my work without communication. My job's like this. They don't know how to fucking communicate. If I can't have this here, then I'm just gonna.
Right, so
I
I
will.
guess my question becomes, what did I need to communicate? Because I felt like everything was pretty communicated that you needed to know at that time. Just saying. I felt like, hold on, you know every week that we record on Fridays, unless something happens, and I let everybody know in the group chat that it's on Saturdays. I let people know earlier this week the recording would get changed to Saturday, and then I bumped that message later on in the week so that everyone would see, hey, it's not on Friday, it's on Saturday. I bumped that yesterday so people in the morning would see, so that nobody was waiting in the end. The episode got uploaded with an explanation about what was going on. The communication is in that episode. Anybody that wants to know is welcome to know. The communication's there. Was it not up to your standard?
I'm not gonna make any comments.
No, Terrell,
I have stupidity. You don't want stupidity.
Terrell, listen, if you want to break the ice right now because it's getting really intense and make some stupid joke, make a stupid joke. I don't care. Go ahead.
It may not be up to my standards, but are you sure it's up to yours?
It's a good question. I don't know.
Because you know, I understand. You know, like I said, I like to make. I like to make stupid jokes. I like to be annoying. But there's a time where I like to think to myself, are my jokes just not good enough to where it's just, I don't know, like, I'll bring it up, like the Kirby show. It was a joke.
Hold on, let's pause real quick. Anna Banana 505, thank you for following us. We're definitely working on communicating more. This is kind of an episode where it's not as silly as the other episodes are. This is more of a serious episode where we had a little bit of silliness in the beginning. You can kind of find that on the YouTube and Spotify, and I'll tag all that stuff later on. But we're kind of getting into like a serious note right now. Obviously, communication is something we're going to work on here in the future. But thank you for the follow. I appreciate it.
What was it? Anna Banana?
Anna Banana 505. Anna Bananas 505. I'm sorry, there's an S in there. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Here's the thing. Okay. I have issues, right, with the joke in the sense of I understand it's your joke. You can make that joke. I get it. It's when other people start taking the joke and it's like handing the ball off to somebody else and having them run it. It's a terrible joke. I like when you deliver it. It is your joke. It is your thing. I don't want Joe's to fucking make the joke. It's not Joe's joke. It's not Punky's joke. No, it's Terrell's joke. Terrell's allowed to have it. It's his.
Just like you for permission to use it.
It was funny the first 2-3 times, but it stopped being funny to me.
Anywho, it's all about finding the happy medium. Obviously, some jokes will land, some jokes won't. It just kind of depends what hits and where. Obviously, things are getting fine-tuned as we go. Some things will change, some things will stay the same. Obviously, I think by the end of this year, we might be removing some members of the podcast. I don't know who, but I have some ideas. We have strong suspicions of who should be removed and why they should be removed.
And it's known pretty unanimously.
I was going to say, and about all four people in here should be pretty comfortable knowing that they're safe with their jobs at this podcast. because not only are they here today, but they're here pretty much every other week. And I will say, I did decide because I made that episode 33 was literally, or was it 33 or 32? No, it was 32. I'm sorry.
32.
I made 32 the solo podcast. Obviously, when we do the attendance record at the end of the year, 30, it's going to be out of 51 weeks, not 52 weeks. And technically, it'll be out of 50, not 51, because we did miss a week. So there was a week where we didn't upload anything, and then the next week we didn't upload 2 uploads. We just put in 1. So, in the end, it'll be out of 50 weeks total, your attendance, because that episode will not count, because it's unfair that I would keep track of something like that and not tell anybody to show up for it. So that's not fair. So Joe's, Punky, and I still have perfect attendance records. Terrell, the only reason why yours isn't perfect is because of your Armored Combat, obviously. Josh's isn't perfect because of work. Isaiah, who the fuck knows? The guy never tells us what's going on with him anymore. No communication from him whatsoever. Bob, he's got military shit he's doing. And J. Ray, I don't know what that man's up to. He's off on the weekends. I don't know how he's not here every week. It makes no sense to me. And we get no communication about where he's been either. So, obviously, I think having 8 of us is becoming an issue because there's just no consistency and it needs to start getting consistent.
I was going to say, 8 is probably an issue because every week we expect 8.
Yeah.
And then 8 isn't delivered.
Yeah, I mean...
Well, I think it's because remember there was that one episode, I don't even know if you guys uploaded, well, I think you guys did, but you guys did it on Wednesday. Because, I was gone that weekend, and you guys were saying that you guys should do another podcast episode on that Wednesday, and yet only, 3 people showed up. It was 2 months ago? Something like that. Something like that.
I'm gonna be honest though, 8 people kind of gets overwhelming, especially on Discord.
This is
Yeah.
to a point where you can't fucking apocalypse truly terrifying. Yes, sir, Savage Corn. I agree 100%. This is the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse.
I love seeing Savage Corn's name pop up.
Dude.
Yeah, I think I agree with you, Punky. Sometimes, having this right now where there's 4 of us, it's nice because each person gets a chance to talk. We can bounce off each other, and everyone gets a fair chance to speak. When there's 8 of us, I feel like a lot of the time we have an issue where we just trip over each other. And it's just you can't hear who's talking, and sometimes 2 people talk at the same time, and it just becomes an issue.
There's just people that join that don't even say anything.
Yeah, I have addressed that.
So when you see Rocket League in their glasses,
some people show up and then have no camera and just mute and play COD the whole time. When they do show up, and other times they're gone because of their job. But
I understand people's jobs because they're taking out trash.
Hold on. Is there echo? I hope there's not echo.
Obviously,
Has there been
it's
an echo
on.
this whole hour and I just haven't noticed? That'd be so.
Oh no!
How embarrassing.
The four horsemen of the apocalypse.
Something fucked up. Oh, shit. No, you're right.
Who was echoing? Were you echoing the whole time, or was it everyone?
No, something. Terrell, talk.
Hello. BS Bros podcast
Hold on.
again. BS
Yeah.
Bros podcast. Hello, welcome
Okay,
to the BS Bros.
I know what fucking happened. Okay, so let me explain. I had an issue last week I think it was last week. No. It was when I was recording individually where I couldn't capture my audio for some reason. So I added a second audio source from my desktop to capture me. Yeah, so I figured out what happened. Apparently it's recording my desktop audio twice. There has been an echo this whole time, which fucking sucks. Punky, have you been recording this episode or no? You have? Okay. I might need
So
that
if you're
footage
live on
because
Twitch,
mine is
you
going
hear
to
the
be
echo.
useless. So yeah, if you got...
I had that same exact issue when we started doing this, and I was trying to figure out OBS. Had the same exact issue.
Yeah, I had to mute the second window capture audio, so...
Dude, I had it so fucked up, I had to uninstall OBS and reinstall that bitch.
Yeah. Savage, did that fix it, or is it still there? It shouldn't be there. It should be fixed now, but...
Any other viewers in the chat or just him?
Anna Banana was there for a minute. I don't know if Anna Banana is still there. Savage Corn should still be there. Okay, yeah, that was the issue. Apparently, I had my desktop audio and window capture audio both running at the same time, so you could hear them twice. So that is why there was a hella echo. Fuck, I can't believe I did that. That sucks. What sucks even more is the fact that it took a whole fucking hour. Oh my gosh, it all makes sense now. Anna Banana is Maddie's friend. They're in the other room. They're all hanging out right now. Maddie has just chatted in the chat. Little MadPie99, welcome. I also noticed you don't follow the freaking podcast. What's up with that?
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
I was like, that name sounds familiar. Why do I know that name? And I don't know who Maddie is. What? No, shut up.
Sorry, they probably heard us argue the whole this is why I love the podcast. It's just boop.
Anywho, yeah, I think we might be getting rid of some members of the podcast in the future. Just less of the inactive ones. We're gonna change it, and I think have 6. Hi. I think we're gonna change it and have 6.
I think we should just stick with the 4 of us, and whoever the two extras that show up, we just say, hey, they're there.
You think do special guests? So the BS Bros podcast featuring obviously Punky.
Is this allowed?
Punky Joe's.
Well,
Punky
I
Joe's.
think so. If you really think about it, Bob is busy and Josh is busy.
Okay, so I'm in the double
And
wide,
Isaiah
right?
No.
is busy.
I'm in
We
the
don't know
double
what
wide,
Isaiah
right?
and Jay
I'm
Ray
washing
do.
the dishes in the double wide. And I can feel someone staring at me in the double wide.
In the double wide.
In the double wide, guys. Cool. Peace out. In the double wide.
What?
Just listen. Don't listen to them. They hate mustard.
I heard dishes and someone watching her.
Dishes and double wide.
Theme song by Kendrick Lamar.
Bro, I have heard that song, and it's the best song I've ever heard.
But the first time my mom showed me that song, I thought of you.
So
What song?
Mustard by Kendrick Lamar. It's his new
What's
thing.
the song called?
It's a whole thing. You're gonna get it on your feed for a
Oh,
while
is
now.
it the mustard?
Mustard.
Yeah.
Yes.
Corey's theme song for the fights.
Are we so are you saying we should consider making us four the original members of the podcast, the official original members, and then every week if we have Bob, Josh, Isaiah, or J Ray, they are special guests of the podcast that week?
Yeah, that's my thought. I think so, but that's just because you guys have the perfect record of being on each podcast.
Kind of. Joseph's been late a couple times, but we'll let him slide.
Yeah.
He's there.
And with me, obviously, the only time I don't show up is either if I'm out doing Armored Combat stuff. And the last time I was out, I was not feeling good. I still showed up like 10 minutes at the end, but I mean, you know. But
Bree doesn't agree with this, but if we end up, or if we're in the middle of the podcast, or we are starting it, whatever, and baby is coming, I'm gonna be on the podcast while baby's coming.
I don't know if we need that.
He doesn't agree with it.
I think
But I'm
in
not-
terms of
yeah,
service
I'm
on
not-
Twitch,
when the baby's coming.
I
I'm
think
like, put you guys in the corner.
Dude, we
for
can
all you
share a
ears.
beautiful moment together.
I think terms of service on Twitch might shut us down before that happens, but I guess we'll
It's
give
okay,
it a
you
shot.
won't see anything.
He doesn't.
You're
Yeah,
just
we don't
getting
have to
to it.
see. Yeah, we don't have to see Snatch or nothing.
Yep. And then all of a
Like
sudden, you're
Josiah's
going
in
to
the
go
main
turn
room.
the corner,
I'm
and
in
like,
the elevator going up
Holding
and
the
down,
baby.
trying to figure it out. Or Punky's like in the food court area, then Corey's in like the wrong waiting area.
Savage Corn says mustard is cringe, mayo for life, or ranch. I mean, I respect ranch. I can't respect mayo.
Mayo for life, my boy, Savage Corn.
I will let you know.
Josiah, come on, you use Miracle Whip.
I will. Yeah, that's fake. That's fake ass mayo right there.
Miracle.
I will.
Miracle.
I will let you guys know. I found out yesterday that I was born in the right family. We did Drinksgiving yesterday, in which everybody brings like an alcoholic beverage of some kind, and we all try it. We all vote for the best. Obviously, your boy won the best yesterday. Got a Texas Roadhouse gift card and a fucking cool ass mug.
By the way, did you see my message in the group chat, Corey?
No, I didn't.
Should I tell you now or should I tell you later?
Tell me now. Go ahead.
So you guys obviously know I go to the gym.
Oh yeah,
your
my mom. That's right. Yeah, she saw me. Yep.
Yeah.
Anyways, you kind of fucked me out of a Christmas gift. Thank you very much.
I'm
told
sorry. She was like, "Why didn't
She's
you
like,
bring Corey?"
No. She said, I told you, said, why don't you bring Corey? And I said, I mean, I'm cool to go to the gym with friends if they invite me. I just don't. I'm not paying for my own pass or anything. So it's like I went with Punky and Joe's that one time when I was on Joe's pass or Punky's pass.
No, Joseph.
And she goes, oh, so you need a gym membership for Christmas? And I said, God damn you, Terrell, you fucked me out of a gift. Anyways,
This man says he'll go if he's invited and paid for. Me and Punky invited him for the next day. He told us no.
I had work the next day. I couldn't go.
No, you said you were too tired.
I was off on a Thursday, and we went on a Friday. You were asking me to go on a Friday, and I said I have work, and you said after work, and I said I'll be too fucking tired.
Yeah, that's what it was. Excuses.
Motherfucker, I lift heavy-ass mats every fucking day. I don't want to hear it from you.
And you know what? If you went to the gym, then you could say you lift light mats.
No.
They don't get lighter, motherfucker. They're still just as heavy.
If you get stronger, they
I
get
understand
lighter.
his logic though.
Anyway, going back to my thing, we did
That's
Drinksgiving.
science.
We did Drinksgiving yesterday, right? And somebody had brought pickle shots, right? So you're like,
Oh no.
pickle juice with vodka, brother. It's great stuff. I loved it. With a little pickle garnish on the side, bro. I loved it. It was great. Anyway, I said next year I'm gonna try to make a mustard shot and see if that fucking flies. Cause there's 3 categories. There's best drink, worst drink, and most creative drink. I might gun for worst with mustard, but it'd be a cool fucking drink if it works out, right? And then my family was like, "Oh yeah, mustard would be great." I said, "I love mustard. I dip my pickles in it, and it's just my own little snack." And they were like, "Yeah, mustard's great." And somebody's like, "Well, how do you feel about honey mustard?" Everyone goes, "Fuck honey mustard. It all sucks." I go, "Yeah, I'm in the right family, baby. Woo!" They said it's too sweet. Fuck that. Mustard's not meant to be sweet. It's an acidic treat, and it's delicious. Yellow mustard. French's, I'm still waiting. Come sign me, baby. Come sign me.
Going back to what Punky said in the past, people who like mustard overdo it.
They like it way too much.
I don't give
Right there.
I don't give a shit. Listen, I will bathe in it. I will turn yellow because I love that shit so much. You hello?
Filet apple
Corey
mustard
was the
sour,
one that
a
called.
cocktail made with egg whites, liquid ingredients, and garnished with an apple slice. Let's see what else. Mustard cocktail, spicy
It's
cucumber
actually really
cocktail
good.
made with mustard infused gin, agave syrup, fresh lime juice, cucumber, and garnished with caramelized ginger candy and thyme.
Listen, I'm just saying. I need someone to come test these with me so I know if it's good or not. Because I tested this one yesterday and it was good. Joe's.
I ain't doing it. I'm sorry.
Yes, you are. Terrell. If you want to keep your job here, you will do it.
I hate mustard.
I'm not doing it. Fire me.
Yeah, go ahead, fire me. You want your solo kick? Here you go.
I will do it if I can get invited to the alcohol thing.
Drinksgiving?
Drinksgiving. Bring me to Drinksgiving, Corey. I'll be your +1.
We'll see. I'm that actually might be a feasible thing that we can do. I just
You
have to double
have
check.
a year to talk them into it.
Huh?
You have a year to talk them into it.
Yeah, I got time. Yeah, I mean,
Are you
that's-
know
You kidding? Didn't Josiah show up to your house one time and have breakfast with your mom or some shit?
we were supposed to go to
Why
Connie-
wouldn't he?
We were supposed
Like,
to go.
why?
What do you mean? No, it's not at my house.
Like-
My family wasn't the one that invited it. It was my aunt.
Oh,
It's at her house. Joe's, you've been
never
there.
mind.
I think you've been there.
Speaking of Corey's family, I saw his cousin and both of his cousins today, or two of his cousins.
Where?
J.C. Penney.
Hmm.
I can't ever remember their names, and I feel terrible.
Yeah, I don't
But
know
they're
which
the
one you're
white
talking about. That helps
They're
me
the white-
zero. My whole family's white, brother.
I'm pretty sure one of them is the daughter of the guy I thought was a preacher.
Okay.
Maybe they're both.
He's
but-
got 3 daughters. You literally.
So maybe it's both.
Okay, well, 2 out of the 3 doesn't help me either.
I'll figure it out.
Yeah, you gotta point him out when we go to his little party thing in a couple weeks.
I'm gonna go walk over to Corey and whisper in his ear, "It was those two."
Probably.
Just like you should make it noticeable too, where you just point at him too, just like it was those two.
Anywho, we're sitting at about an hour 18 now. I think it's time we should wrap it up.
Dang, dude, it didn't even feel like an hour. Oh my god.
Well, you have to remember, most of it was spent. The first 30 minutes was you complaining.
Yeah.
Then you spent 15, 20 minutes. No, it's fine. You spent 20 minutes talking about work and then the post story. About 5 minutes was Joe's talking about his dog coming to eat his food. Then it was me till the hour mark, and then for the last 20 minutes we've just been shooting shit, which is about how our episode should have been.
I still like Savage Corn's comment of us being the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. We should make a.
I agree, and I've officially called this Council of the BS Bros podcast to order. All who vote that the 4 original and founding members should thus be known as Punky, Joe's, Terrell, and Kirby. Say aye.
Aye.
Bye.
Aye.
That's 4 ayes. And oh boy. Any Oh boy. Any who oppose this notion, please speak now or forever hold your peace.
I swear to God, if Josiah or J Ray or Isaiah pop in right now, I'm gonna be so pissed.
Alrighty. That is 1 vote for nay, 4 votes for yay. I think
Who
it's
said nay?
Terrell. I said speak now or forever hold your peace, and that
sorry. I
motherfucker
was
spoke.
just saying, it would piss me off if once you said that they hopped in.
Anywho, the ayes take it. It is official. Your 4 members of the BS Bros podcast are now Punky, Joe's, Terrell, and Kirby. Everybody else will be considered a guest from here on out. And Anybody who has an issue with that can take that up with me personally. Aside from that, I think it's time for closing statements. Go ahead, Punky.
Peace.
Damn, he spoke this time. That's crazy. Let's
I
go.
revoke that. I revoke that.
Okay, go ahead.
Who? Who's next?
Okay, let's go ahead. Terrell, go ahead.
Stay weird. Stay freaks. Be toxic. Don't be toxic. I don't know. Just be you.
Alrighty, let's go to Joe's.
I had a funny joke, but I can't think of it now.
Let's go to me. I just watched Wolverine and Deadpool today for the first time, so that was cool.
Oh. What'd you
so
think?
Good.
Huh?
What'd you think?
I thought it was alright, I guess.
You motherfucker. It's so funny.
I don't know. It got overhyped for me. Everyone was so hyped to go to the movie and get the popcorn bucket and stuff that I was like, this better be the best movie I've ever seen. It wasn't. It was okay.
There was one joke that Disney asked to be removed.
Is this something about Mickey Mouse's dick down the throat? Yeah, I saw that today.
Dude, I was cracking up today.
It was great. Anywho, thanks for listening to the BS Bros podcast. You can catch us every Friday, not Saturday. This was just a one-time thing. You can catch us every Friday at 10 p.m. Mountain Time, midnight Eastern Time, 9 p.m. Pacific Time. And catch us here for live recordings. Or you can go check us out on YouTube and Spotify. Just search up the BS Bros podcast. You'll find us. We have overtaken the old BS Bros podcast. I don't know who those guys are, but we have overtaken them. And let me think. This episode will be out not this weekend, but next weekend. So look for it next Sunday. We upload the new episodes every Sunday at 10 a.m. Same time.
Joe's might miss his first episode this next weekend. We'll find out.
Find out if Joe's will be recording live from a hospital room or he just won't be here. And we will be mourning his loss. In the sense of that.
Hey, we just voted for the 4 horsemen, and now he's gonna be gone.
Joe's, when I say mourning your loss, I mean.
Thanks for inviting me to the show, guys, but I won't be.
When I say
if something happens, don't be surprised if I'm not here either. So.
Okay. When I say mourning your loss, Joe's, I mean like in the sense of you tried to join the podcast and Bree killed you and you're dead. Rest in peace, Joe's. Aside from that, I think I got everything, right? Go check us out on TikTok or X now. You can find us there. Just search up the BS Bros Pod. You'll find us there. Let's see. YouTube, Spotify, Twitch,
TikTok.
TikTok.
Yeah, I said TikTok. Did I not say TikTok?
You didn't say TikTok.
I said X and TikTok. Or did I say Twitch?
You were going through the list.
Oh, yeah.
You didn't
Sorry, I got you. Yeah. I'll just do it all again one more time. You can check us out on Spotify, YouTube. We upload every Sunday, and you can check us out on TikTok. Stay up to date with our TikTok. Our TikTok stays updated so that if something happens and the recording gets pushed back, usually you know. This week we didn't do it, but we did.
Watch me fuck the air on TikTok.
Yeah, but we did post one today letting you know that the stream would be recorded today, so that was cool. Aside from that, I think that's everything. This is the 4 Horsemen of the BS Bros podcast signing out. See you guys next time. Peace.